Blackbeard's darkness fruit is actually a mythical zone. This strange fruit chose him with a will of its own, a feat that is a zone characteristic. However, I figured out Blackbeard's real devil fruit, and it's not from human culture and lore, but it's actually based on One Piece's in-world belief system, just like Sun God Nika.
Hey, nigga better turn me. Nigga better turn me. Yeah, nigga better turn me.
Hey all, Golden Boy here, and I wanted to talk about what Chapter 1044 means for Blackbeard. Luffy's devil fruit reveal means big things for his counterpart Marshall D. Teach. I'm convinced that I've found the answer, but first, I have to convince you that the Yami No Mi is actually not a logia, so let's just start there. For a brief overview, logia is one of the 3 devil fruit types, and it allows the user to generate and become a naturally occurring element, granting the user intangibility. However, Blackbeard's fruit is not like your typical logia, like Ace's fire fruit or Kizaru's light fruit. It's darkness. Its darkness transformation is not founded in a naturally occurring element, but it actually takes the form of a black smoke, and it kind of resembles the immense gravitational forces of black holes. Everyone thinks that if he awakens, Marshall D. Teach can summon a black hole. The Yami Fruit cannot even turn the user's body intangible too, and that makes it the only logia that's unable to do so. Does that sound strange to you? Yeah, it probably should. Ace thought so too, when he literally conjured a sun to try to defeat Blackbeard. It's very strange to see the sun versus Blackbeard's fruit, especially given the context of there being a sun god fruit now, and that one is a mythical zone. So Blackbeard's fruit is not based off of an element like other logias. It's based off of the darkness, and it has the powers of gravity. It's not like a regular element, like fire. Furthermore, he's also the only logia that's incapable of becoming intangible. That should be a red flag enough for you to know that this isn't a logia. But if 2 strikes aren't enough and you want the 3rd, alright, let's go. Blackbeard even explains that this fruit chose me. So what? This fruit's not a logia then. If the fruit actually chose him, then that means the fruit has a will of its own, and we know thanks to chapter 1044 that zone fruits have a will of their own. That's why the Gorosei weren't surprised when this fruit evaded them for so many years, because Luffy's fruit was a mythical zone. And I think Blackbeard's fruit is also a mythical zone. In fact, I think it's also a Hito Hito No Mi model. But how could it actually compete with Sun God Nika's most ridiculous power? Why did this fruit mean so much to Blackbeard that his entire plan hinged on it? If it is a mythical zone that meant everything to him, Blackbeard's fruit is probably more special than just your run-of-the-mill mythical zone. I mean, we already do know it's special. He says that this is a very unique power. And because it's the only logia, quote-unquote logia, that doesn't behave this way, it's obvious that this is a unique fruit. It's weird. I think it's the balance. I think it's the yin to Luffy's yang, and I think it's the dark brother of the Sun God Nika fruits. This fruit is special. So now that I've made the argument for why Blackbeard's fruit isn't a logia, let's explain why it's special. We know that this isn't going to be just some random fruit. If it's not actually a logia, does it have to be the strongest mythical zone out there? It could just be a mythical zone, who knows? Maybe it's some random god. I don't think it is, because we know that Blackbeard studied devil fruits from the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia. We also know that Luffy's devil fruit is special, and Blackbeard and Luffy are diametrically opposed. They are always following the checkered flag fate. They are 2 sides of the same coin, so when Luffy has a sun god fruit, obviously that means Blackbeard has to have an equally and opposite fruit. That's just how they work. I was talking to my friend Edens, we were having a discussion, and he even brought up the idea that Shanks and Blackbeard were both looking for special fruits. Shanks was looking for the Gomu Gomu no Mi, and Blackbeard was looking for the Yami no Mi. It's kind of a coincidence that they both look like they're the same fruit, they're both purple. Perhaps that's why the battle between Shanks and Blackbeard happened, where Shanks got his scar. I think it's safe to say that Roger told Shanks about the Sun God Nika fruits, and that he dedicated his life to deliver this fruit to Joy Boy. Perhaps he was trying to get it to Ace, but then Luffy ate it because this fruit has a will of its own. But even if this scenario didn't happen, Blackbeard and Luffy are indeed tied by fate. Like I said, they're two sides of the same coin. Like everyone said, they're two sides of the same coin. We know that zones have a will of their own, and perhaps the reason these two are tied together to a checkered fate is because their devil fruits are mortal enemies. The sun versus darkness. Which will win? So now that I've explained why Blackbeard's fruit is not a logia, and that it's a special mythical zone, not just your average run-of-the-mill mythical zone, but rather one tied to Luffy, let's dive into what this fruit really is. So off the top of my head, I think two sides of the same coin, they're opposites. So let's think of what's the opposite of Sun God. Thematically, what would the opposite, the mortal enemy, have? Now immediately I have two thoughts for the fruit that pop into mind. So the opposite of the Sun God might be the Moon God. I know my buddy Evil put out a theory on the Moon God, and actually, if you remember, my early subscribers will remember back when I was doing some Blackbeard Devil Fruit videos, I also put out a Moon God theory, and it was about Blackbeard's Devil Fruit being the Dark Tortoise, Genbu. Because we know of Kaido's Devil Fruit Seiryu, it's one of the 4 Shijin, or guardian deities, then I would think that that means the other guardian deities are also canon in the One Piece universe. So the Dark Tortoise makes a lot of sense to me for being one of Blackbeard's Devil Fruit options, because it would provide him the defense that he needs, and it's associated with darkness, and it's a power that rivals Kaido's. So if you think that Kaido's Devil Fruit is the most defensive or strongest mythical zone in the verse, then you would think maybe a turtle zone would have better defense than a dragon zone. It's also revealed that this Genbu god was actually a moon god. So you can check out the full video, I'll link it, but there's some merit to that theory being the moon god. But now that I think about it, I really like the idea of Blackbeard's Devil Fruit not being the moon god. I think you can get a different opposition. If you look at the opposite of Sun God, the opposite of sun would maybe be darkness, and the opposite of God would be devil. So we're trying to think of a fruit that would be a darkness devil. And like I may have said in the past in one of my videos, I don't like the idea of devil fruits in One Piece being named after real life deities. I know a lot of people in the community like doing it, and there's some really well thought out theories. I'm sure that Oda drew inspiration from these real-life deities, but I don't like the idea of him just picking one deity to name a fruit after, because why would he pick one random deity versus any other deity? That's why I really like the Sun God Nika fruit for Luffy, because it's not like Luffy's Sun Wukong or Hanuman or just, one of the deities from culture, because Oda draws upon every culture. I think it makes a lot of sense for Luffy to be Nika, because Nika is an in-world character that we know for sure exists. So let's think of who is the Darkness Devil in One Piece, an in-world character that we know exists. I don't think Oda is going to be basing this fruit off of real-life gods. Luffy's fruit wasn't based off of a real god, but rather a fictional character from One Piece. So what's the one dark deity that could be the basis for Blackbeard's fruits? Well, we know that Blackbeard calls it the most evil power, and if anything is the epitome of evil, it is the devil. We have the most evil power of the devil versus the most ridiculous power of the sun god. I think that Blackbeard's fruit is the Hito Hito No Mi model sea devil. We know that the sea devil exists. Multiple characters have told legends of this devil. In fact, there are rumors that there are devils living inside every single devil fruits. It is the most evil power versus the most ridiculous power. Even one of Blackbeard's move, Kurouzo, translates to dark water. Dark water is the domain of a sea devil. The epitome of evil is Satan. We have in One Piece the Sea Devil. We know that he's real. He's an established character according to legends from multiple credible sources, unless you don't count Shanks because he's a snake. Fine, I get that. But if you really think about it, that would make sense to be the opposite of Luffy's Sun God Nika fruit, because you're gonna want an equal and opposite deity and the opposite side of a sun god would be a devil. Plus, if you really think about it, there are only two things in this One Piece world that can cancel out the devil fruit powers. Sea stone, like if they are submerged in the ocean or put sea stone cuffs on, that will cancel out devil fruit powers because it is said that the sea devil hates you and he will not let you swim. Then the other thing is Blackbeard's power. Did you ever notice that? Blackbeard's power is the only thing other than the sea that will cancel out devil fruit abilities. The most evil power, he calls it. It's the devil. It is the evil devil. The power to nullify all devil fruits essentially makes the user a natural enemy to all devil fruit users. It's been in front of us the entire time. Oda clearly has shown us what this power system has and what its greatest weaknesses are. Its weakness is being in the ocean, in the sea, and its other weakness is Blackbeard's strange logia fruit that behaves absolutely nothing like a logia fruit. Stop coping, open your eyes. This is not a logia fruit. I swear it is not. Now that Luffy has a god devil fruit, it will be revealed that Blackbeard also has a god devil fruit. And why not make it a character that's already existing in the One Piece world, the Sea Devil? I fully expect that we'll see the Sea Devil someday, and I've decided that it's against Blackbeard, because Blackbeard can cancel out devil fruits just like water, and those are the only two things that can do it. So assuming that I'm right on this, which, that might be kind of a tough assumption to make. You never know. But let's just roll with it. If Blackbeard does have the Sea Devil fruit, because it makes a lot of sense, what kind of powers could he awaken? Once he awakens, what could his devil fruit really do? I think he could probably do a lot of things. If he's the god of the sea, well, I guess rather the devil of the sea, then he could probably control the ocean once he awakens. He already kind of does do that. Like I said, he's got that move called Dark Water. If he could just control the entire ocean, that's going to be essentially the same thing. He could either make dark waves of his darkness, or he could just control the ocean. Either way, it's going to be canceling out devil fruit users. He could be creating these whirlpools. A lot of what he does already his devil fruit already acts like the ocean. I made a theory on the sea devil and the origin of devil fruits. So if you'd like to watch that, check up here on the top. But perhaps the devil could create devil fruits. Blackbeard can nullify devil fruits, so perhaps he can create them too, especially if he's as knowledgeable as he is. His power is already to erase devil fruits, so I don't see why creating them would be too much of a stretch. That might be why he created the Pirate Paradise. Kaido tried doing it himself, where he was Kaido of the 100 Beasts. He tried creating a zone army, but he was using fake smile devil fruits. If Blackbeard can create real devil fruits, that's going to be one hell of an army, because he's going to be having hundreds of pirates with legitimate devil fruit powers. And also, one last thing, it'd be interesting if he could kind of control all sea creatures, because I started thinking, like, what could a sea devil do? Well, I know, like, Aquaman can control sea creatures, so if he's the Sea Devil, I could see him doing the same sort of thing. Blackbeard could even be related to Davy Jones' locker somehow. I don't know, there's just a whole field of speculation that could be opened up, but I wanted to put this initial video out to explain why I think Blackbeard is the Sea Devil. I might follow up with what his power really means, but yeah, for right now, that's what I'm banking on. I bet that his devil fruit's the Sea Devil. And I've been right before too, because check out this theory I made about Sun God Nika before 1044 even dropped. Check it out. Stay golden.